Make a plane, make it beautiful, add a curve circle and select the object you want to array. Add an array, add a curve modifier and use the picking tool to select your beautiful plane. For more definition, add a subdivision modifier to smooth it out.
If you're getting this problem where the mesh stretches out, make sure to only scale the curve circle in edit mode. Clicking on apply scale won't solve this issue.
Yoink.
Realistic glass. Add a mix shader and a transparent shader. Plug in the principled BSDF and the transparent shader into the mix shader. Then add a light pad node and use the ray depth in the factor of the mix shader. Place a matte node in between and change it to greater than. Raise the value to 5. Then don't forget to slide up the transmission on the principled BSDF and voila, you got realistic glass. Texture mixing. Add in 2 principled BSDFs. Ctrl-Shift-click on the principled BSDF and load in the pictures. Do the same for the other principled BSDF. Now do Shift-A and make an image texture. I'm going to do 2K because that's the same resolution that the other images in the principled BSDF have. Then add a mix shader. Plug in both principled BSDFs to the mix shader and use the image texture as the factor. Alright, to the texture pane tab.
There we can draw on our mesh and the texture will be applied. So that's pretty nice. Add some moss on these rocks.
Having trouble with your organic mesh? No problem, we can fix it right now using the smooth tool.
Select part of the mesh that you want to smooth out and then click on the button.
Click on subscribe. How to make a camera follow a path. Make a path to your liking. Shape the path to your liking. Now select the vertex and press Shift S to get the 3D cursor to your selection. Once you've got the 3D cursor on your selection, you can press Shift A to make an empty. And now it's located at the exact same spot as that vertex. You can use a constraint on the empty to parent it to the path and make it follow along. So we are going to do that. It's called follow path and it's in the constraints tab.
Now if you got this problem, you should simply press Ctrl A and select apply all transforms.
Now you gotta select your camera and bring it to the exact same place as the empty. And now parent it to the empty. You can move the slider in the constraint tab to move the empty along the path and your camera will follow along just fine.
Once you've got that done, you can also make a new empty, but have it start a little bit further out than the first empty. When you do that, you can select your camera and add a new constraint called track 2. Once you've placed that on your camera, it will follow the other empty. Secret Blender tip number 6. Work out every day, because if you want to be a Blenderender, you should be able to sit 12 hours straight behind your computer without back pain.
So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. And, what's it called again? Oh yeah, subscribe.